Yo, what's good, guys? I'm bringing back a part 2 this time with how to beat Nina, right? I felt like the last video was pretty lengthy because we just had to cover so much with Nina, and we barely scratched the surface with Nina. And honestly, that's just unfortunately what that character is. So we're gonna go ahead. I wanted to go ahead and show you that after I beat her, this person left, and then not trying to say anything about the person leaving. If you want to do one and done, then you can go right ahead, right? But we lose twice, and I'm not gonna show these because the way I lose after reviewing it is just the typical crazy tornadoes of counter hits, 1+2 throw breaks, nothing special. Yeah, I lost, right?
I lost.
But it's just very, very typical. It was not a unique way that I lost. Every Nina player I fought against, I've lost the same way. So we can only hope that we get better over time fighting against Nina. So this match I win, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you. As a matter of fact, I'll try to be quick. Maybe I can get through 2 videos, right? We can show both matches in just 2 videos. So let's not waste any more time. So now 2 matches later, I lost.
I lost.
And at this point, I'm gonna get a promo. No, we're not gonna allow promos. Alright, so we're gonna start off over here. So remember, we have to take into account that this person's already fought us, so we have general information about each other, right? Alright, now we need to build momentum, which what we're doing here. As you can see, we have successfully almost leveled the playing field here. Almost, right? She still has a lot, but nothing not one combo can fix, right? You see, like, the significance of building momentum. I want to go back to that last round real quick, right? Let's observe. Big, super evasive counter hit, wall combo, low, throw. I expect nothing less from this, right? That's typical damage for long range combo to wall carry, wall combo, and then Oki to throw. That's typical. Jab, start the momentum. Jab, right? Down 4, down back 4, that's another momentum builder, right? Now we're doing checks, right? Doing checks is, I would say, is really, really, if you can master like just checking your opponent with significant one-hitters like down back 4 and or jabs, or like great neutral moves. For example, when I say neutral moves, I mean Jin's forward 4-2. Down back 4 is a nice little check move that you can do. What I'm saying, his laser scraper, or it may not be called that as regular Jin. Moves like that are good in the neutral are great moves that check the opponent and can really build you momentum. So in this case, we did the jab, down back 4. I'm like, I want to keep this momentum. I'm not having it. You see the jab? What did I say in my last videos? The significance of the one jab. We were at +8, right? +8, which foul sweep. So now we are at a little over a quarter. We still have a quarter to bring up. Get off the floor. Why are you ducking? You see that? We didn't do anything crazy. We just did a health sweep and moves that checked our opponent. I tried launching it, but you gotta be careful. So in this case, it's best to just let the move, let it rip for a little bit. See what I'm saying? This is typical. Build momentum. There's not much you can do with that. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, close. She's doing a lot of keep out moves. That's minus 15. We didn't know that. So the back, that back sway kick that she does, that's minus 15. Launch it. Launch it. We're not ducking this time. You notice how we're not ducking? And we also have just realized, key point right there. Look at the little down jab she does. That is a setup. That's not just a regular panic move. A lot of people use that to set up full crouch moves. So in this case, that move. Sometimes a hop kick works. Try to whiff punish it with an electric. Good neutral moves right here, but I don't think we're gonna survive this. No. So now here we are, promo chance. We still got 2 rounds to come back to. We're patient. That pushback was a little too hard. I don't know if I can actually launch that. Here's what we're gonna do. That's a mid. So again, it's hard for me to even punish that as Jin. I'll have to really lab that. But just know that it's minus 17 and you can launch that if the pushback. That's something I would have to lab. That's something, let's just keep it like that. Let's just keep it at that. I'll have to lab that. That's a weird one. She tried it. Yes, you see? Great momentum, really good life advantage here. But she gets good blocks. That's okay. That's okay. Just take the hits. Don't get overwhelmed by the small kicks. That's all how much health you just lost. If you were Jin, you've only barely lost like a fourth or whatever. It's nothing, right? She still has a lot to come back to, so she's gonna do some crazy stuff. Just remember that. So we keep a distance on purpose, exactly to bait out a move like this, right? It's a good move to bait out. A lot of people resort to like, oh, that's an easy slide move, that's a counter hit, super evasive, it's a low. No, like create some distance and try to force your opponent to really like use that move, and you can bait it out. Pro combo right there. Pro gamer combo. That's, wow, that's a terrible combo. With the mid. Okay, that's another move we need to look out for. That is it's technically 2 strings. I want to say it's like a 2-hitter. The first one hits, but it doesn't jail. So you can duck the second one. As you can see, I did it, but that was the first time I blocked it, I think, in the whole set. That's a high. We get some momentum there with forward 4. I let the string rip because a lot of people think that if you miss the first move that, oh, okay, boom, that's a whip. But no, it's not. No, it's not. Sometimes let the string rip. It'll catch people. It'll catch people. It's gonna happen. Yup. Minus 13. We gotta remember that. Go for the mid. If you guys are Jin players, I would recommend start doing this. Quickly, back one to 3. Nice counter hit move. Look how low that hit. That hit pretty low, even for Nina. So we're gonna get a nice counter hit. Too bad the wall's in the way. Just block. And a nice little jab, down jab to kind of interrupt that momentum. We don't want to give her momentum. And down forward 1. Sweet. So now we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the next video so I can still get another content for you guys. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna test our theories. We're gonna see if it works. We back up. That's a counter hit. There's nothing we can do. Just play patiently. And look at that. I was just too far for the counter hit. It's such a great move. Forward 4. Yeah, and again, there's not much you can do. Not much you can do against that. So don't worry. That's fine. We didn't block the first move in this case, which actually gave us free range to really launch that move. And I want to point out too, I think that's a start of her chain throw. I want to say break it with a 2, but again, I would lab that. But normally, I've always used 2, and it breaks that chain, always. But you see how, like, patient we are playing with this? Like, just, I'm gonna say nothing for the next 5 seconds or so, and just look at the sequence of defense. And I'm not saying in the brag or toot my own horn, I'm saying, like, the importance of it, right? The importance of defense against Nina. Do you see that? Like, we just wait for that mistake. In this case, she tried it. She thought I was gonna go low. I did not. Just, sometimes it's okay to eat the lows. Just, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. It adds up for sure, but it doesn't hurt in that moment. Because if I blocked that, if I didn't block that, that would have been so much worse. Now I realize, is that minus 14? I could punish that with 4-4. Fuck that move. Good. Oh, and I did it. Oh shit, I think I actually did it. Yep. And yep, we just stood back for a second and punished it for standing 4. No punish. That's a high. That's a high. Remember that. We're not gonna play that stuff here. We're not gonna spam good moves like that. We don't do that. See what we can do for wall pressure now. Ah. See? And you see, it works. It becomes effective. And then, like, again, I'm not, sometimes I don't even talk because it's like, there's not much I can talk about. All I'm doing is just simple jabs, checks, and that's it. And just good defense. That's it. Ah, I still get the trade. Yup. Ooh. Huh. But now I'm at the wall, but you see what happens? Like, you just start, you get that good download in. You see how, like, it's super effective, like on some Pokemon stuff. Like, it's super effective. Just knowing the strings and just establishing your download when you have it right. So, I hope that, I'm sure I only covered like 10% of Nina. I know I only covered the bare minimum with Nina. But sometimes focusing more on your fundamentals and your defense, you can get away with the bare minimum. As you can see, it worked. And what happened? We fought an Eddie next. So, anyways, I hope this was helpful. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. Any Nina players, I want you guys to actually just either give us advice, give us your input on Nina. Maybe there's a perception that we have as people that actually fight Nina, that maybe we actually are lacking to actual Nina players, right? I would love to actually have some nice interaction with Nina players. I don't really have that. Every Nina player I fought is just online. You know what I'm saying? Or if I have talked to Nina players, it's been not the greatest conversation. So, I think it would help out a lot of viewers too who struggle with Nina in the green ranks. So by all means, the more help, the better. I feel like it would not make us just better players when it comes to fighting against Nina. But knowing that your opponent now has a good understanding is going to force other Nina players to really up their game, you know? And of course, when you get to the higher ranks, you know, get to the higher ranks, like you know, especially the blue ranks, those Ninas are an issue, right? And they're calculated. But at least if we can get through the green ranks and the red ranks, we'll be fine, right? At least. And then we'll let the time do the rest as far as learning against how to play Ninas. So anyways, take care, guys. I will see y'all next video. Hopefully I can be just a little bit more frequent with our videos, right? So because it's just, again, the traveling and then being on the road, just anyways, I'll see you guys. Take care. Peace.